Welcome back, everybody. As you probably guessed from the title of the video, we are going over this carrier and the plates that are inside of it. We'll discuss the carrier and then we'll destroy at least one of the plates anyway. But without further ado, let's get up close and personal, let you guys see kind of what's going on here with this carrier, pull the plates out, talk about those, and then we'll start shooting them. One cool thing about this system is it has that quick detach system that you can get out of very, very easily. I do like that, and we'll reposition the microphone and get into it. The carrier that you see here comes in a number of different colors and a number of different configurations. This is apparently one of the more popular ones. That's the one they sent out. Full disclosure, they did send these plates and this carrier out for review, but that has no impact on what the bullets are going to do to it. So anyway, as you can see there, we have this single stack AR-15 or AK mag pouches there with the bungee cords. I do like that. I don't like double stack. If you ever try to go prone double stack, it sucks. It's not where you want to be, and it makes your signature bigger than you want it to be on a two-way range. And then we have this 3 pistol mag pouch setup here. Again, similar with the bungees. These ones though do come up if you want to utilize them that way. It's kind of personal preference in that regard, but it does have the hook and loop tape there. So if you wanted to throw flag, unit patch, anything like that on there, you certainly can do so. Moving on up top, again, we do have the quick detach, quick release rather, shoulder straps. Very well sewn. Everything there is bar tacked and double stitched where it needs to be. That is obviously important. These things right here, I'm not really sure what they're for. I guess you could put shotgun shells in there, or you could wire or run wire through them for comms or something like that. Personally, I'm more comfortable kind of doing that on the side than I am on the top, but I suppose it's a preference thing. It does have very good padding, which is always important for body armor because it's heavy and it sucks, but it'll save your life. So there is that. But these are, of course, adjustable. I have them adjusted to me, but just for reference, I'm 6 foot, around 195 pounds. So if you're a bigger guy, there's plenty of room there for you guys to adjust it down to you. And then moving on here, we're talking about that quick detach system. How does it work? Well, you can just slide these two pieces in and it locks in, and it's not going to go anywhere. There's no movement unless you pull the tab here and you pull out. So pull out and up. That wasn't planned, but out and up like that. Unfortunately, this piece ripped off. That's going to be a con for this review. No worry though, we'll just tie it up and continue on. Continuing on there to the back, we do have these 2 pouches. Again, this is one of their more popular configurations, so we have all the MOLLE webbing on there that we need. These are completely removable though. When you kind of look at it at first, it almost looks like it's a backpack on there. It's not, it's just 2 pieces of gear that hold stuff in. Again, we do have a hook and loop tape back there if you want to throw something else on there. Patches, again, whatever the case may be. Blood type, we also have a larger pouch down here on the bottom. Like I said, these come in a number of different colors as well. And then what I like about the cummerbund itself, number one, it's adjustable. That's always nice. But it has these mag pouches on it. So these ones here are integral to it here on the back. So that way you have the 3 on the front and then you have 3 here on your sides. It's going to give you 9 mags and you're not creating a super large profile out front. Again, I've done that before. It sucks. You don't want to do that. And it keeps the mags nice and tight to your body, easily accessible. So I do like that integral feature there on the cummerbund. Of course, this one you can swap out if you want to, but the others are built right in. Up top there, we have a drag handle, and it does have a hook and loop fastener there, so you can keep it in place or keep it up, whichever you prefer to do. I can't tell how it's stitched into the carrier itself because on the back here, it has good padding there all the way around. This mesh is padded and breathable. That is definitely a good thing. Again, if you wear body armor for a long time, particularly in hot environments, it sucks. So anything you can do to minimize that suck is a good thing. The way the actual plates are held into the carrier, I do like for sure. So basically there's 2 different ways that it's being retained. So this tab that you guys can see here is going to be the first thing that is keeping them in place, which is this piece of material here that holds them up, and then it also has these 2 straps in there that go up there with hook and loop tape and retain it. Why do I like that? Well, if you're running around with body armor, you don't want it moving, right? As minimal as possible of movement on your body is what you want. So you don't want it flopping around, and that keeps the plate tight, and you can get the carrier tight to your body and minimize the amount of movement that you're going to have on there. And so pull those straps out. Again, like I said, the hook and loop tape is attached on the inside as well. And then here we have our body armor. with the Guard Dog logo on there. As you can see there, it is a curved plate. I did weigh these before coming out. They weigh right at 6.5 pounds each. So a typical level 4 plate, standalone plate, which this claims to be, is going to weigh 8 pounds typically. So that's 3 pounds if you're wearing both of those that you're saving with these plates versus some of the other competitive options out there. It's an alumina and polyethylene plate, so it's going to have that ceramic out there in front to break bullets up, and then it's going to have the polyethylene to catch them once they're broken up. That's how it's supposed to work anyway. These ones are dated August of 2021, so pretty new as of when I'm recording this video, and has the level 4 standalone rating on there, but I couldn't see that it was actually tested by NIJ. If I find that it is afterwards, I will update it, but it says tested 2 on their website. So who knows? We are not an NIJ lab. We're a redneck science institute here, and we're gonna, I guess, go ahead and start shooting it. We've got the plate down range at approximately 10 yards, and we have a good bit of dirt behind it, probably 30-ish pounds of dirt. So it has some backing to it, just like it would have on your chest. And we're going the hardest first off the bat. So right there we have some black tip 30-06. This is the standard for level 4. So if it stops this, it essentially has met the standard. Coming out of my 1903 here, so it's got plenty of barrel length as well. And we will see how it does. Let's see. As you guys saw there, puncture right in the center, and ceramic there. You can see that ceramic that's all broken up as it's designed to do. And then right there on the back, we have some backface deformation, but it certainly stopped it. It ripped the logo, but otherwise it's fine. Let's keep going. Next up, we have some 855 Igman green tip, 62 grain, so with a steel penetrator-ish core on there. They have a 10.3 inch Geissele URGI machine gun here. And right now, if it hits the part where the ceramic's already compromised, it'll probably go through. If it doesn't, it probably won't. We'll find out here in a second. Only one way to know. Let's check it out. Interesting results there. So we had 3 hits on there. The one up here on the side was the one I thought might have done the most damage because it was right next to this one. And sure enough, it split it there, but the bullet is still in there. I can actually see it. So it did just fine. Absolutely no pass through, as you guys can see. Next up, we have some Challenger Buckshot. This stuff is rated at 1,200 feet per second. It's double-op buck. Just so you guys can see, it's the mini ones there. And we're gonna fire it here through the Smith & Wesson shotgun and see how it does. Could be nasty. Well, the Buckshot did what Buckshot does. It hits it hard and splatters it around a little bit there. We tried to keep it centered, but nothing went through still. It moved. You guys may not be able to see this, but I can tell just handling it in person. It probably doubled the size of the backface deformation in terms of width, but obviously nothing got through. You'd be fine. You'd have a little chest pain, I'm sure, but you'd still be alive. If you're new here to the channel, you may not know, but all armor will die on this channel. I'm gonna kill it one way or another. I have my 50 cal out here if need be, but I think this next one's gonna do it. We have some M193, 55 grain, 5.56, and it's gonna be coming out of a 20-inch barrel here on my Colt LMG. So as compromised as the plate is, I don't see it making it, but only one way to find out. Hit it again for good measure. At this point, I'm guessing you guys already know from that slow-mo and you saw the dirt shoot up there during that second burst that we definitely had penetration with it. Again, the plate was super compromised at that point, and we're shooting M193 out of a 20-inch barrel. It's kind of a impossible task to ask it to stop that, and I knew that. That's why we did it. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4 go through, and you can see though what's cool about UHWMPE is that it's still trying to stop it the way it's spreading out like that, because it's trying to grab it. But it's just got too much velocity and too much energy and too much speed going through without being broken apart by the ceramic. You can see obviously all of the ones that went through where there was no ceramic left. So as expected there. So that is performance. Let's talk about price. As of right now, these plates individually are $170 each. They sell them individual or as a pair. And then the carrier itself is starts at $125, but it depends on the accessories and stuff that you get with it. I did just check after we had that piece fly off to see where the heck that carrier was made, and it is made in China, full disclosure. But these plates are made in America, at least according to their website. I don't doubt that. There's a number of manufacturing facilities around the country now that make UHWMPE and Dyneema plates. It's relatively common because it works, right? As you guys saw there, something like this 5 years ago at this weight and this performance level would have been probably 5 or 6 times more expensive. Good news for consumers out there. Prices are coming down, and that is a good thing, and more options as well than there ever has been. So there is that. Performance speaks for itself. I suppose with that, that'll be the end of my discussion here on the plates. They performed as expected. You know, I don't expect anything more than that. I do like the design of this carrier. That said, having to tie knots is suboptimal, but it is what it is. It's comfortable as carriers get anyway. If you guys like this type of video and you're not subscribed, definitely hit the subscribe button. This is bread and butter type of content that we do here on the channel. If you are subscribed and you're not seeing at least 2 to 4 videos a week, go ahead and hit the link on your screen here. I don't think you can actually click on it, but you can type it into your browser, and that link will take you to an email list. That email list goes out once or twice a month at most, and basically it just puts all the videos since my last video in the email, so that way there's no tech giant censoring your eyes from my content. And the next email here is on your screen, email sign up link, if I could speak, is for my daily deals email. So as the name indicates, email goes out pretty much every day with the best deals that we find along the way. If this stuff goes on sale or anything like that, it will go out in that email, and that way you can see the best deals around, save yourself some money and time, because I do the looking for you. And with that, I think that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I truly appreciate it, and look forward to seeing everybody in the next video.